30-day goal challenge in September, day 23. Is it over yet? Is it over yet? Hi, this is JVB with my 30-day goal challenge. And I wanted to check in because I just realized it's like 10:30 and I had such a long day. My day started this morning like around 10 o'clock and I'm not done yet. I've been going nonstop today. I had my podcast guest and it was so amazing. It's Vixen DeVille. She's one of my favorite people. And we had such an amazing conversation and we kept going after I stopped already. And I was like, oh my God, we should have just kept going because the conversation just kept getting better and better. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. I may have to have a comeback at some point. Then I was teaching all day. I give voice lessons. And so I had all my students today because I'm going to a music conference tomorrow, starting tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. It's a production music conference. It's one of my favorite conferences. So yes, it's been a pretty freaking hectic day, but I kind of like it because I felt really productive. And although I was crashing in between, it felt great knowing that, oh, I got this done, I got that done, I got my students done. And honestly, I love teaching because I love singing and I love being with my students. They are like all really young. They're like 18, 16, and I think one is 13. And I mean, we talk about like One Direction and checking out music videos and singing along and kind of, you know, talking about the guys. And I'm like, I feel like a little kid again. And I love it. You know what it is? I'm a very good teacher. I may say so. I may have to say so because it's true. But I also believe that you have to have fun at some point. And especially when it's group singing, you know, kids want to express themselves and you want to relate. And it's all very organic. You know, I just relate really well with kids. And I know when I need to be more firm and establish my authority. I don't really even have to do that. They all respect me very well, but we have a lot of fun. And that's part of singing should always be, besides having great technique and you know, choosing the right songs and really working on your performance and being in alignment with everything, you have to have fun. And that's how I have been approaching things this month. And that's been my biggest lesson in this 30-day challenge so far. So this will also translate into the conference I'm going to. It's funny, I'm more of an introvert, and it sounds funny because here I am, right? And when I'm on stage, I love performing and I transform into this other persona that is really the real me, the performer me, who just loves to be on stage and expressing myself and like engaging with the crowd. It's just, it's such a high. And I need to do this more often for sure. But when I go out to networking events, I always feel like a bit more introverted because I don't really like talking to people that I feel like I want to work with. That sounds also wrong. I'm saying it wrong. But what I mean is that it's easy for us to think that, oh, they are the big library that you want to work with, or, you know, they're so above you and you're just kind of begging for a job. It's just like such fucking bullshit attitude because you're not, you know, you have something of value to offer. But you sometimes feel like that, especially as a musician. You always have that feeling that, oh, you know, I want a job, blah, blah, blah. So I'm approaching this completely different this time around. And I have been doing that because I just want to be me. And if somebody doesn't vibe with me, then I don't want to work with them anyway because they're not going to hire me. You know, if they don't feel me, if they don't get me, then they're not going to get or feel my music probably. So I'm just going to be very relaxed and not force anything. I think that's what I maybe wanted to say. It's like sometimes you feel like you have to force a conversation just to like try at some point on some level to connect with that person. And the truth is sometimes you just don't connect with people. You know, they're just not your tribe, and that's totally freaking fine. So that's my goal for the next few days and at the conference. I just want to connect with more people, but it has to be organic. Otherwise, it's not going to work for me. Ha! Anyway, So I have some more work to do, and then I'm gonna call it a night. I've also been really, you may not believe it because I am on Facebook, but my time is very limited on Facebook. So, and honestly, I feel so much better. Oh my God. I feel so much healthier and so much less anxious. It makes me really anxious being on Facebook and watching everyone bragging about all their accomplishments, like every little thing they've accomplished. And I may come off like this jealous person, which I'm not. I'm happy for anyone, but I don't want to see it all the time, you know? And some people are just like constantly, yeah, I just had this session, I had that session. I'm like, oh my God, all right. I mean, I prefer that, don't get me wrong. I prefer that over all the negativity. But at some point, you know, I just, because some of those people, I know them and I know it's not all necessarily real. And so I just prefer realness. I'm sorry. So anyway, but you know, everybody has their own preferences and it's your wall. So do whatever you want. And so I do whatever I want, which means less Facebook time. It's doing me really good. Anyway, so I gotta go and get more work done. This wasn't even supposed to be this long. Shit, how did that happen? I will talk to you tomorrow and let you know about the conference, how it went, and I will see you tomorrow. Yes, I will. Bye, guys.